So, they announced a Pokemon Direct tomorrow at February 26th at 7 a.m. for me at least. Pretty epic. Let's see what they might have. I mean, there's not that much information so far. It's just, oh yeah, it's coming. At this time, which is pretty sick. And I have a few things that I expect to happen. Hopefully, these come to pass. Most of them, at least. First off, we have the Gen 4 remix that everyone's expecting. Everyone's like, oh, the Gen 4 remix is gonna come out. They're gonna announce the Gen 4 remix. Gen 4. And they're right. Because I actually completely believe that the Gen 4 remakes are going to be announced and that they are going to be showing a little bit of gameplay from them. Hopefully, that's true. I mean, I really do want the remakes. However, I am a little bit worried, considering what happened with Sword and Shield, that it will be similar, but I have high hopes. Kind of worried because I didn't really want Dynamax. I'd much rather wanted to see Mega Luxray, Mega Infernape, and Primal Dialga to all be canon, but you know, we can't have everything, I guess. I assume they're gonna turn Spear Pillar into some kind of power spot and relate it to Dynamax in some way. That's what I expect. That's most likely what we're gonna be stuck with. I do think it'll be significantly better than Sword and Shield. The main problem I had with Sword and Shield, well, one of the main problems with the story at least, was that it felt very linear. All the dungeons were they were all terrible. Especially like the mines, the like caves in Sword and Shield, they were bad. And it's hard to mess up what already exists. So I don't expect a downgrade of Mount Coronet or anything like that in Sinnoh. It'll probably just be at worst the same. You know, and that's not a bad thing because Sinnoh was the second best region behind Unova. That'll be good at least. Not super looking forward to Dynamax being in the game again. People are saying, oh, maybe they'll bring back Megas or Zemu. They're not. It's gonna be Dynamax 100%. It's still Gen 8, so they're still gonna have the Gen 8 gimmick. Hopefully in Gen 9 they decide to stop making new gimmicks and just stick with something or even nothing. I'd rather nothing than have Megas, but I'd rather Megas than Dynamax or a new gimmick. You know, it is what it is. Hopefully they do bring raid battles back. I didn't particularly like Dynamax specifically, but the raid battles were really fun. I assume that the Sinnoh Underground is going to be filled with max raid dens. That would be a cool way to implement it, because it could be similar to like Dynamax Adventures that was in a cave, right? It could be a similar like mining aesthetic, and even Peony could come back from the Sword and Shield DLC. That could be kind of cool. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's everything that I can think of for the Gen 4 remakes for now. I mean, we don't have any information on them. A lot of people are also saying that they might announce a new Let's Go game, Let's Go Johto. I really hope that's not true. I hated Let's Go Pikachu. I can't even pull my punches with that. I did like Sword and Shield, although they could have been much better, but Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee are the worst games that have ever come out. And if they were to make a new one, I'm very disappointed, especially if it's the same. And they remove items, they remove abilities, they remove the catching mechanic for one that barely functions, and a whole host of things. So really hoping that doesn't come out, although it is possibly a possibility. Not one that I'm super happy for. I'd much rather see the Diamond Pearl remakes, which are looking much more likely, in my opinion. Or maybe people are just overhyping it and I'm part of a hype train, but kind of hoping that comes out. Another thing, because they're not obviously just going to stick with one game, I definitely expect them to talk about Pokemon Unite a lot more. They haven't really, I mean, I guess the beta came out. Other than that, they haven't shown that much on it. Well, I guess the beta's quite a lot, so I don't know what I'm talking about. They're probably going to show more on Pokemon Unite. Hopefully that comes out soon, although I'm not super, it's a whatever game, you know. I play League, so it's kind of what am I trying to say? It's kind of interesting to me, because I play MOBAs. Maybe it'll be good. Kind of doubt it. There's a lot of design decisions that I already saw in the first trailer that were questionable at best, especially when compared to something like League of Legends. And the fact that it's a mobile game, I know you can play it on Switch, but it's primarily a mobile game and you're going to be playing with mobile teammates, that kind of thing. I'll probably play it, but, you know, I don't think it'll be that great. I mean, League of Legends already isn't that great, so there's no way this is going to be better than that, so, you know. League already disappoints me. This is just gonna be worse than that. I do hope they finally announce some stuff on Pokemon Sleep, the best game ever. They didn't really show any data about it, but I assume I'm not really gonna care about it. It's probably just gonna be some kids game related to getting a lot of sleep, just like the toothbrushing game that they announced. Is that out yet? I actually have no idea, but it's probably just gonna be similar to that. I'm just kind of disappointed they never showed anything on it, because, I mean, I guess I don't know why I'm disappointed. It doesn't matter. It's not gonna be something I'm gonna use, so whatever. Hopefully they announce a new spin-off game, like a new mystery dungeon, although I don't think they're gonna make a new mystery dungeon anytime soon, which is kind of disappointing. I don't really have any basis for thinking that. I just don't think they will. If anything, they might remake Explorers of Time and Darkness, or maybe just Sky. Hopefully, if they do remake, they do just Sky. I don't really want a remake of those games because I don't think they necessarily need one, but if they did, I guess I wouldn't be mad. I'd rather have a new Mystery Dungeon. I do want to play a new... If they make a new remake of Sky, I probably won't get it. I mean, it depends on what they add and how they change it. We'll see. Other than that, I think they might just show more gameplay of Pokemon Snap 2. That would be kind of cool. They didn't really show any new gameplay elements in the first trailer. They just kind of showed that the new one was coming, and they showed the new graphics, which was really cool. Hopefully they have a lot more gameplay modes in Pokemon Snap. Pokemon Snap was a really cool game, but it was honestly not super in-depth. It wasn't a crazy difficult... I mean, I'm not saying it should be difficult, but, you know, like a in-depth, long experience. It was a good one, but it wasn't all there. And so hopefully they announce or show some more stuff in the new Pokemon Snap that entices more people to get it. Because I think I probably will get it, as I didn't finish the first Snap, but, you know, we'll see how this new one goes, and hopefully they show us a little bit more. I think that's pretty much everything I could think of. I don't know if they had any other Pokemon games that they could be announcing. Maybe a new mobile puzzle game. Probably not. They just came out with Cafe Mix. Although I didn't really like Cafe Mix. I think Shuffle's just a more solid puzzle game than that. I'm sure some people enjoyed Cafe Mix. Not me though. Alright, I think that's it. Hopefully they don't have any DLC for the Gen 4 remakes when that comes out. I definitely don't want them to force that endgame island that was already in Diamond and Pearl to DLC. I doubt they'd do that, but sometimes they like to disappoint us with new things every time. So we'll just have to see tomorrow. Just another reminder, I will be doing a reaction to the Direct, so I'll have that video up in the link in the description. And remember to subscribe. Oh god. What's that? It's the graph of people who haven't subscribed yet. You should help fix this number here. Bye.
Hey, do you have Twitch.tv? Wow, me too. You should join mine.